Throwing it over far side, Paul caught over and into the end zone. Big time touchdown, DeAndrae McCray.
From North Florida Christian School, DeAndrae McCray, welcome aboard. Thanks for taking some time out of the busy schedule, man. I know things are crazy right now, but just want to congratulate you. I know recently got the offer and went with the commitment to Georgia Southern, man. So thanks for coming aboard. Congratulations. What are your initial thoughts on the commitment, and what were one of the big impacts that you decided to go with the Eagles?
Well, I took maybe 5 trips to Georgia Southern, so I was really familiar with the place, and I love the people there. People are great, and they offered me in the summer, and actually the head coach offered me, so that was like the first school to do that, so that was pretty neat. And then whenever I went there a couple Mondays ago for a practice, I just got to feel that that was the right place for me and how they would use me in the offense and things like that. So
with Coach, have you been in touch with him and say, hey, like Georgia Southern, they're my top dog, or what's kind of the conversation with him? And has he given any recommendations on anything, or just kind of doing what's right for you?
I've talked to Coach Price the day before I committed, and we sat down and we prayed together about it. And he told me that he loved the school there and the people there are great. So he helped me make the decision a little bit.
We know you had a couple other offers being floated around, but what made you go with Georgia Southern outside of that?
Really, it was more than a football decision. So I know that whenever I go to Georgia Southern, that I can succeed on and off the field because they'll put you in the right position. And I haven't been able to see everything yet, but I just feel like right now that's the best choice for me.
What you feel comfortable in, or have you guys had those kind of conversations? Because obviously we've seen you play running back and everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So right now I'm like a mix between slot and running back because they have like the little option offense. So I'll be used as like a pitch guy, but I'll still play wide receiver. So.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Any thoughts on defense, or are you sticking to offense for now?
For now, I'm sticking to offense.
In your junior year, DeAndrae, obviously been in the scene for a couple years, but really exploded, it seemed like. Even saw you live and in person earlier with Jefferson County, the game you just went absolutely ballistic.
I do remember that game because it was 2 days after my birthday. And actually, I was pretty sick that game. Like, I don't know. I was just really sick. But every time it seemed like they would score, then we would have to respond. And I was just the person to do it that night.
You stepped up big time. What was your favorite moment in that game?
Probably the strip at the end because that kind of sealed the deal. So I kind of put the game away.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time and just talking about things. And obviously, best of luck, man. And we'll make sure to watch you the rest of the year on all the fields, wherever you be competing. But I appreciate the time. Enjoy the break and make sure you get some good rest, boss.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
4-game win streak. High screen pass, bobble, but caught. He's got a lane if he wants it, and he cashes it in. Touchdown over here on the near side. DeAndrae McCray wide out, the man with the score off the screen. It just opened up here down on the near sideline. Cash it in, it'll be right.
Coach Price from the North Florida Christian Eagles. But, yeah, Coach, thank you so much for taking some time, and obviously best of luck and staying safe and everything. The chaos is going on, but really appreciate you tuning in and giving a picture for DeAndrae.
He's a fine young man. He has a fine family. Just a lot of really, really good people around him. He's a great student. And I've had a little part in helping him with the recruiting process, but he and his family have really taken ownership of it. They take ownership of him and his goals and his education, and they're very, very involved in a good way. So I think there have been a lot of people that have helped DeAndrae. I feel very grateful that I've been able to have a little part in that. He told me he wanted to commit to Georgia Southern, and we talked a little bit more, and then we had a word of prayer together, and I asked the Lord's guidance, and it was a neat experience. Being a high school football coach, you get to be involved in some of those major life decisions with the kids, and It is. It's a major decision, like I say, I was honored to be part of it.
Tell me about his year last year and kind of what he brings to the table.
He's incredibly explosive. He's very, very physical. Playing defense, he's an incredibly hard hitter. It appears to me as I watch him play that the game is almost slows down for him. He can just see things so quickly. He can react so quickly. And I've just seen him before. I've seen him run next to somebody and just grab the ball right out of his hand and just start running the other way. And he's incredibly talented that way. I also just really admire the way that DeAndrae, he treats everyone well. And I think that says a lot about a person, because he'll whether you can do something for him or not, he's going to still treat you, the way that Jesus wants us to treat people.
And that'll do it here for the High School Spotlight on the Varsity Sports Network today. Thanks for coming aboard, and a special thanks to Coach Price and DeAndrae for giving us the latest. If you're looking for some more news and content here in the Big Bend, you got to check out Varsity Sports Network Tallahassee, all the social media outlets, and don't forget to check out varsitysportsnetwork.org. I'm Andrew Droop here from VSN Tallahassee. Have a good one. Stay safe out there.